Hello, hello, good morning, good morning. My name is Jay, and we will be playing a playthrough of FTL Multiverse, which is a mod made by the beautiful and wonderful users over at the FTL forums, and they have done an exquisite job on how great this looks with all the brand new additions and everything else. There is just so much going on in this mod, and I've played a little bit. I'm pretty fluent in regular FTL. Maybe not the best player. However, I think I have an okay skill set. And I like this game a lot. So I would like to play through and hopefully share my experiences with you guys. I've played a little bit of it. However, with that being said, I have used my restart here and have restarted the mission log. So we are starting fresh. Let's go to options, delete profile. Let's get a new game running. Are you sure you want to start a new game? Confirm. Alright, so as you can see here, they have added an incredible amount of ships. I think actual normal FTL vanilla has somewhere between 12 and 15. There are a ton, and it is insane. It is so cool that they have added so much to this game. Tons of new weapons, new enemies, new crew, new systems, new encounters and everything. Lots of new events and just general tweaking to the point where it's very good. I think it's definitely enjoyable. We're going to be running through on normal mode, and you guys can follow along with the seed if you like, but we're going to be playing the MEV 145. Kind of looks pretty similar to the Kestrel. We start out with a human, whose skills improve slightly faster. They take less damage from the environment. We have an NG, probably one of my favorites, Separatist NG. So they have an active ability, which toggles nanite mode. In nanite mode, they become damage resistant, but can't fight or repair. They have an increased, almost double repair speed, and they have a negative combat debuff. They have reduced suffocation damage because they are part machine. Then we have Frederick the Orchid, which is a floral. They refill oxygen, does not work on ships without O2 systems. They take double damage from fires, also put them out at half speed. Friendly crew in the same room gain an additional 20% health and repair speed. Pretty good. We have the Advanced Navigator. So allows the ship to jump to any previously visited beacon, reveals details about surrounding beacons. Very powerful. Very good for finding out where you need to go and where you should be going. Good for planning routes and trying to min-max your scrap, if that's what you're into. We start out with the Burst Laser Mark 1, so just a small downgrade from the Mark 2 of the regular Kestrel and Vanilla. Takes 2 shots, 10% fire chance, no breach, 12-second charge time, and then we have the Pierce, which is probably one of my favorite new additions. 2 shots, 1 base, hull damage, but here's the big thing. There's a 30% breach chance, which is huge. And they also have shield piercing, which is insane. So even if they have 1 level of shields, you can still break it with a pierce laser. So 2 shots, you can, go straight through level 1 shields, and you can hit their shield room twice. Knock it completely offline. Very strong. So we've got our Orchid, our NG, and Brecken. Nick Brecken. Well, let's go with Nick. I think Nick's good. It's actually my brother's name. We got Beth the NG and Frederick. We'll just call him Fred. Fred the Orchid. Alright. So, here we go. Let's go for start. Hope you guys are enjoying it. So, you take a look at the distant swirls of space as the stars fly by. This is the beginning of your next chapter in the saga. What will await you next? Got some fuel, some scrap. Pretty good. Before your mission begins, it might be time for you to prepare to arrive at the warp bay. What would you like to do? So, at the beginning of every mission, you have some options you can do from. This is configure your challenge level. So we have everything. We're going to set it to normal. We have your debriefing and a proceed with your mission, so we can do that. This right here is some details about the sector. It tells you it's a friendly sector, dominant by the Federation, rebel threat level, medium, neutral fleet. Can exit hyperspeed here. You slowly exit hyperspeed, transitioning to a speed safe for landing, closer to the hangar below. There your ship is stocked up and prepared to head out into the foreign galaxy. At the beginning of every run, you get to choose what you'd like to do. There's a couple options that are definitely stronger than the others. The one that really stands out to me is this one right here. You get a head start on a fleet, which is 1 to 2 extra jumps ahead of them. Very strong. You can get some extra resources. You can get a generic base weapon, or you can get another crew member. Normally I would go with the extra jump. However, I think this ship really benefits from having an additional crew. And I'm not too big of a fan of the Orchids in general. So we're gonna stack another human here. See what we got? Oh, Williams. We can do something above the ship. So you'll get to do these at empty beacons. Anytime you get an empty jump, you'll be able to do something like this. So we can talk to our crew, check mission reports, do internal upgrades, install an onboard lab, or perform tasks. We're going to run a salvage mission. All these things right here. Lay a trap for the fleet, slows them down. Salvage mission gives you some scrap, repair the hull, things like that. So we can run a salvage mission. Oh man. You might be able to salvage any space junk in a nearby area. How do you want to proceed? So, can send out an assorted team. Might lose a guy here. Oh, but we got 3 fuel. Pretty good. So we can take our human, throw it in shields, take our NG, keep it in weapons, save our locations. Oh, Williams. What is your name, Will? Oh. Owen Williams? We can go with Owen. That's fine. Not Owen. Except that's cool. Let's go ahead and take a jump. Alright, so got some basics here. We're gonna make this jump and then run down to the supply, I believe. We can swing back up this way, peck off this merchant, hit the supply, and come back. So let's start by going north. Alright, let's see what we got in store. A free mantis greets you eagerly, their broken dialogue challenging the translator to keep up. Oh, Federation Captain, I'm asking of you to be worthy of my support. Yes, I'm having faith, but I must see proof. Fighting me and winning, I joining of your crew. Just knowing, be careful, I do not take mercies on you. We can accept. So if we win, we get a mantis, that's pretty good. Then the battle shall be commencing. You'll have to rough up their hull a bit to win, but if you kill them all, there won't be anybody left to join your crew. So you have the option to do some last-minute checkups. You get things like repair the hull, make some scrap into weapons, get some drone parts, but we're not interested in any of that, so we'll just do nothing. They did a mind control on our Orchid. That's cool. I'm gonna turn off our med bay here. Power our weapons. Pretty good. Turn off our oxygen for just a minute. Put a double point engine. Gonna move our shield guy over here. So let's tap their weapons here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's tap their shields. Yep, we could take that. Sweet. Whew, close one. So let's take our NG, throw him to go repair this oxygen real quick. Take our Orchid guy, make him go repair. Take this guy, make him go repair. Let's actually put our Mantis over here, piloting. We'll take our other guy, move him. We're gonna make him manage doors or something. That's pretty good. Take our NG, throw him in the med bay for a minute. This guy goes to the med bay. Our Orchid goes to the med bay. NG goes back here. Owen goes over here to shields. This guy can go to doors. And our Orchid can go back to engines. Can make our jump now. Let's head down. Unvisited location here. Sweet. You arrive at a colony beacon in a civilian star system. A nearby colony contacts you. We've got a rogue rebel ship harassing the system. Do you want to find it? Well, we can go looking for it. You're able to quickly track down the rebel. Hopefully he's easy to defeat. No last minute changes required. We'll turn off oxygen for a moment. Put an extra point in engines. Get some dodge. Seems like it's got a hull missile. That sucks. But we can use this Pierce laser to run right through their shields. It's pretty good. Did some weapon damage there. Can hit this, go back on their weapons again. Turn this off, put it back in oxygen now. You can tell the massive spike in the enemy ship's power. They're trying to escape. Oh, their piloting is down, so it's not going to work. This is not a joke. You've gone too far. Don't you know who I am? I am vital to the rebellion. I demand you let me live. Well, if you're vital, then I guess you won't live to see another day, bud. There we go, with our weapons finally piercing the shields. Pretty good. Fiery red explosions complement the orange hull of the rebel ship. Satisfied with your handiwork, you scrap the ship. 18 scraps, pretty good. I'm gonna take a jump here. Go down to our supply store. Double tap for love. You have arrived at the Federation Supply Depot for the Multiverse Travelers. These were established across various realties, deemed prominent for protection. A brief scan of your ID is all it takes. The Federation auto ship is dispatched to transfer over some supplies. 8 scraps, pretty good. We're not going to do anything here. Got 3 fuel, pretty good. We'll take a jump to the store, see what's going on. I don't think we'll pick up anything, but you never know. Might be something we're interested in. Can actually scan my ID, do something on board the ship, perform a task. Nothing. So, they've got a couple things. Nothing I'm particularly interested in. There is another NG I could grip. Could take some fuel here, but I'm actually going to save 50 scrap and see if we can't use that for a scrap recovery arm, which we'll talk about when we get to. So we'll just close out of here, make another jump. Let's go tap this other supply store. Hopefully we get at least 4 scrap here. I would think so. A terraforming team is working on a nearby moon hails you, and a short, stubby rock man appears on screen. We require assistance, and you were the first ship we've seen in this system for weeks. We're in the middle of terraforming this barren moon, but our sensors aren't strong enough to break through the atmosphere. We can offer our assistance. Long-range scanners to scan the planet. It's a blue option, so hopefully this is rather successful. Complete scan of the planet reveals a simple mold, only life form present. Terraformers claim that terraforming plans are only hindered by intelligent life, so they begin their work. We can tell them to stop. Any life is valuable. They're gonna bribe us. 24 scrap. It's pretty good. think I'll take that bribe. So we can make our jump. Let's go to supply store here. You're not surprised to see this beacon been outfitted with a multiverse supply depot. Many such beacons were constructed prior to multiverse travelers to help prepare ships such as yours. 8. Little remains of the supply depot other than a small helping scrap. A mantis hunter approaches menacingly, their weapons humming with power, but not firing yet. Well, we can attack the ship. 8 scrap. Won't need to do anything last minute, but we can do that. Let's start a vent here and see how far we get. We do have one guy indoors. Alright, so that was rather short-lived. Shuttle our doors back. Take our weapons, focus that down. Focus their weapons again. Nice. Complete lockdown. You can hit their piloting. We'll go for engines as well, just so they don't escape. Take our shield guy, throw him in here. Take our other guy, throw him in here. Whoop. Guess we're going here to fight. Oh, and he jumped back. Pretty good. $16 scrap. The mantis ship us no more. Well, that actually is not what I was hoping for. I was really hoping that we were able to perform a upgrade on our own ship, but it doesn't look like we're going to be able to. So we can take this guy. He's got some piloting skill. What about our other guy? Where's he at? Owen? Are you shields? You are shields, buddy. So you'll be going to doors. Make a save and jump. Take this jump here. See if we can't work our way around. Once you arrive at the populated region, you immediately pick up a distress signal. A small shuttle is asking anyone who will listen to help protect their family from the rebel ship. So, unsurprisingly, no one has responded to the request. We can see if we can assist them. Added a quest marker to our map. So where's this quest at? Alright, let's tap this. Just a sec. Oh, water, so good. Once you arrive at the beacon, you detect a rebel scout assaulting a compound with a nearby desolate moon. You can engage the rebel. You lock onto the rebel and move in to engage. Prepare for combat. What do you want to do? We don't need to do anything last minute. Whoa, double drones. You should definitely depower oxygen, throw it in the engines for a moment. Oh, there's some hull damage. Jeez, some hull damage. You need to take these drones offline quick. Woo! Not good. Alright, you can hit their weapons now. Both their drones are down. My lord, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 breaches. Jeez. Oh no, both their things are back up. Oh, right. 5 hull points repaired. The outpost hails you. Thank you. Don't know what we do don't know what we did to anger the rebels, but they were ready to kill us. I'll show you to your goods and patch your hull up. 17 scraps, pretty good. Alright, so it's on page 2 here. Gotta drone, some other stuff. Page 1, so we got a halberd beam, pretty generic, it's from vanilla, also very strong. Particle beam, got a heavy energy. I don't think we're particularly interested in any of this. I would like in another laser weapon, maybe. Maybe a beam weapon at some point, but not right now. I don't think it's needed. So let's take our engine other guy, make him repair, make this guy repair. Lots of crazy things going on. I can't believe it took so much hull damage off that. That was insane. Probably what we get for having a low engine power. Could have definitely put an extra point in there, but we've got a store coming up, so I'm gonna save for just a little bit, see what's up. Make everybody go back to where they're supposed to be going. Depower the med bay, throw it back in the engines, take a jump. Got a store in distress here. It's pretty good. We can tap the merchant, maybe the supply. We'll count after this one. To no surprise, an MV rebel is accosting to a nearby civilian store owner. We can rescue the store. You prepare for combat. That we do. Don't need anything to do last minute. Looks like we've got a boarding team coming over. Can throw over our doors guy. Actually, our Mantis might be able to handle it, but you never know. So we'll throw the doors guy in there for help. Looks like they've got a hull laser, and what looks like a laser charger. Take our Pierce, drop it here on the weapons. Ooh, only one shot. Throw our Mantis in the med bay for just a minute. Depower oxygen. There we go, weapons down. Let's focus on their engines now. And back to weapons. Got our Mantis back. Depower medbay, repower oxygen. Now, if you can see, micromanagement's pretty strong in this game. A lot of people are like really hesitant to turn your oxygen off. You actually don't need it full blast. You can cut it for a little bit. You do have oxygen that still lingers in the rooms, so the ship breaks apart and you quickly salvage what you can. Pretty good. You rescued the store from their attackers. The store offers to trade. Nice. Conservative laser. Looks like that's free, right? No power. 2 shots per charge. Pretty good. Yeah, we can take that. There's no power in it. Alright. Sweet. Can make our jump. So, looks like we got 2. We'll take this jump to the merchant. Hopefully sell some drone parts or something. So you found a traveling merchant yet again. So this is something new to Multiverse. Merchants they normally carry one type of equipment at a time, and you have the ability to sell some resources back. So if you're not using drone parts or not using missiles, you can get rid of those. And if you can see, 5 layers of shield is super crazy. Their Zoltan shield and, ship design is amazing as well. Look at all those systems. They've got drones, hacking, mind control, boarding. Oh, got everything, don't they? Alright. Stranger, I'm Sylvan, an honest traveling merchant. Perhaps we haven't met yet, I tend to forget, but I've traveled the realities vast, and I've seen so much in the multiverse has to offer. Maybe we can do some business? I have a small gift for you. Let's sell some resources. So, we're gonna drop some ammunition here. Sell 10 missiles for 40 scrap. Pretty good. Make a trade afterwards. Ooh! Frost laser Mark II. This is sick. I have to grab this. Yeah, I don't have a choice. I need need this. So, I love all of the frost weapons in this game now. It locks down rooms on hits for 100% chance, 3 seconds long. Pretty strong. So we're gonna take that. Pretty good. Alright, let's make our jump. Can head down to the exit now. Pretty good. Not bad. You've reached the end of your first step of your journey, however it appears you aren't alone. The rebel fleet must have sent one of their elites after you. Blah. You're the ship we traveled all the way from Universe 1 to meet? I thought they said you were a threat. Looks like I'll show these guys not to underestimate you. We don't need to do anything last minute. That's crazy though, because we got boarded. Throw our doors guy over here to help out our orchid buddy. But, I really forget where I was going. That. Oh, fire. Pop a door open. Sent that. We got our weapons up. We're gonna drop them all on their weapons. Nice, down completely. Nice, shields down completely. Make a drop here, make a drop here, and target that. Looks like we might be getting boarded again. Nope, looks like that's the end of it. Ooh, and a dirk. He successfully defeated the elite ship, quote-unquote elite boys. You now have some time to do something else on the ship. You can do something on board. Install an internal upgrade. Onboard tech. Install an arm. We are about to install the scrap gather arm. Increase the scrap gain by 10%. So any scrap that we get will be increased by 10%. So it's going to help us for the rest of the run. It's pretty good. I definitely recommend this at the beginning of every run. Unless you want to, you know, hinder yourself for some reason, then don't take this, take something else. Unless you really need another arm, like a drone recovery arm or something. But this is just really good. You install the upgrade. Alright, so, pretty good. Do nothing. Can make a jump. Let's go to our next sector. We've got a ruined frontier and a nebulous zone. I think nebulous zones were in the first game. Let's check this ruined frontier. You've entered hyperspeed. While it takes mere minutes to travel between two beacons, it could take hours to travel between sectors. Fortunately, the delay applies to all ships, including the rebels. So you've got an atlas here. It tells you something about the sector. We're gonna proceed to the abandoned sector. There we go. Once a civilian sector, after heavy conflict, it's abandoned now, hopefully. Exit hyperspeed. The war tore through the civilian sector, leaving behind large wrecks and abandoned infrastructure, a perfect haven for likes of scavengers. Continue. So it's a guard? Appears a single militia guard has been dispatched to try to defend. Contact the guard. Human crew. Request assistance. Can do that. Got 3 fuel and 10 scrap. Seems alright. All we had to do was pop out our Fed ID. Alright, so we can see that these are the difference between your long-range scanners and your regular things. Your long-range scanners show where there are ships with these little caution signs. Unvisited, possible ship detected. So we'll actually make a jump here and then backtrack and go down. It is beyond you why most ghosts choose to populate barely functional wreckage, but it seems the hostile ship here has slightly higher standards because they've chosen to take yours next. Don't need to do anything last minute. Did get mind controlled. I don't want our shields to drop, so I'm gonna throw this guy to go tank some damage for a minute. Need to get our shields to level 2 pretty shortly. Otherwise, we're going to start to have a struggle. Okay, buddy. That's pretty trashy. Oof. Ghost ship us no more. You scrap what you can. Yeah, we're gonna really need that extra point, because we are already having a little bit of a struggle. Let's get some other guys healed up. From medbay. Power this up. Make everybody go back to where they should be. Depower the med bay. Power engines. Let's make a jump. Alright, let's backtrack. Pawnbroker has set up shop. This obscure beacon. He might be offering something worth looking at. 4 missiles we're not using for 9 fuel? Oh yeah. Good trade. Pretty solid. I would have preferred scrap, but that works. So you can make a jump to here. Another unvisited ship. Laythe aren't exactly known for friendliness, but usually aggressive military vessels locked onto your ship and is readying his weapons. Don't need to make any last minute things. It's fine. Ooh, flag. God, it's blocked. So, now that we're fighting... Oh, this might hurt. Let's talk for a minute. So, yesterday, I went shopping. And, I am a huge fan of Oriental/Japanese cuisine. And yesterday, I went to go grab some tofu for my miso soup. So I go to the store, and I have my phone in my hand. I set down my phone, and I just finished shopping for an hour. Tofu was one of the last things I get. So I set down my tofu, or I set down my phone, and then I run to checkout. I check out all my stuff. I run into a friend. I talk to them for, 15, 20 minutes. And, that's pretty cool. We have a good time. We catch up on some memories and stuff. But I make it to my car, I load my car, and I realize I don't have my phone on me. So I freak out and I run back inside, and I couldn't find it. Made 3 laps through the store, but then the last place I checked was a tofu aisle, and I am so glad that no one buys tofu. I really am, because my phone was still sitting right there, just right next to tofu. Anyway. You immediately receive a message upon arrival. Help! These metal people have gone crazy. The communication originates from the whole partially dismantled ship, which lies amongst a number of other destroyed ships. The violent ship is responsible for this carnage and advancing on the survivors. We can attack. If it's that vicious, we can attack the Laythe. Charge your weapons, which quickly get the ship's attention. Probably drop some points in the shield here in a minute. point left. Yeah, we definitely need that. Contact the civilian ship. Ooh, we got a guy. So, the ship you saved was badly damaged in the battle. Most of the crew accept the offer to be dropped off at a nearby station, but one of them offers to join your crew. Rigo Alex can do that. So, he's a phantom, immune to suffocation fires, and it ignores doors. Pretty good. 80 max health, not too bad. Does ×2 sabotage damage, so that's the damage to other enemy ship systems. A little bit slower movement speed. Can do that, sure. Can take him and throw him in sensors. Pretty good. See if we can't boost this. Looks like we need one more point to put into shields. A rebel captain hails you. Do you see the cost of war? Give up and let the rebellion take over. It's best for everyone. Could do a last minute repair. +1, -4 scrap. Kind of expensive, but it should be alright. Pretty good laser. I'm gonna hammer down on shields after this. Pretty easy fight. The ship hails you, no more games. You will let us live or suffer the wrath. Oh, no thanks, bud. You see the hail from the rebel ship rise, it explodes, but it's too late. The face of the captain begging for his life briefly flashes before he is consumed by fire in front of your eyes. Brutal. Let's go ahead and take this other point. Take it out of engines, drop it in shields. Need one more point in engines. Ghosts love getting their hands on new ships and usually go for easier pickings. Despite this, the ghost ship doesn't seem ready to migrate, and they've chosen to be your ship as part of their target. Well, 2 levels of shield's pretty good. They have a missile. It's hard to draw the line between the original damage and the destruction you caused. You add the damage even further by scrapping the ship. Pretty good. Take a jump to here. Unvisited beacon. Need to heal up after this. Rebel engineer hails you. I know this is a bit unconventional, but we are in need of drone parts. It is the Rebel. But we can get rid of some drone parts for some scrap. I'm 100% okay with that. glad we could take an extra point here. Nice. Make all our guys go heal for a minute. Let's get nice and healed up. Get ready for the end of the sector. Take a jump to this station. You come across a Laythe ship in the process of absorbing a rebel automated scout. You scare off the Laythes, you could probably make use of it. So, let's fight the ship. You power up your weapons and quickly gets the attention of the ship. Turn off our med bay, throw it back in engines. Now wait for our lasers to charge up here. Take a sip while I can. Oh, got murked by a missile. Some good damage coming through. The Laythe ship begins their FTL drive for jump. They appear to no longer want to fight. You probably shouldn't have fought at the beginning if that was the case, man. The Laythe's craft breaks apart. You move to inspect the automated ship that it was already absorbing. 25 scrap off that. Ooh, another 20 scrap. You find the ship has a built-in method of warning the rebel fleet about the contact. Pretty good. You feed it some false data about your ship's whereabouts that could keep it off your tail for a bit of time. Nice. Looks like we need a small repair here. Before you even have time to react, a foreign vessel comes barreling towards you. You've never seen or heard of a ship like this, but you don't have time to question it. I have not a clue what is going on. I don't think I've ever seen these guys. Can take a last minute action, make a repair. Mind control on our sensors doesn't bother me. I need my sensors to be a, what is that? Siren. Never heard of that, nor have I ever seen one. Interesting. Whatever these aliens are, it looks like they aren't above traditional cowardice. Scans show their FTL drive has been powered up and now they're trying to escape. Mysterious vessel is dead. You scrap its smooth white hull while the rainbow lights continue to flicker out of life. Send our guy in to repair. Turn on the med bay for just a moment. You detect a refueling station near the platform. Although its broadcast signal is garbled, you can't make out the message. can hail the platform, attempt to communicate. There's a screech off your comm system and the broadcast suddenly cuts off. They perform. The platform suddenly begins to move, revealing itself to be a Laythe ship. Definitely need to make a last minute repair. Here comes the control board. O2. Looks like they have some lasers. Which is okay. I don't mind lasers. Especially with these 2 levels of shield. I think it's okay. The ship explodes, leaving behind a collection of useful scrap. Investigate the refueling platform. Nice. The station here looks to be a rock mission. These pop up from time to time and try to convert other species to the rock religion. They're usually accompanied by a market, but you aren't sure what to expect of them. We can dock with the mission. You've stopped by a rock man with a long staff, topped with the skull of a former heretic. Ew. Do you know the holy words? Or are you pure? Prove yourself in the face of the Inquisition. We could try lying our way through this. Of course. Oh man, he's asking us to recite rock stuff. We don't know that. Intruders on board. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need to make a last minute repair. Got some fires going on here. So let's see. Looks like all the rockmen are finally dead. Can drop that out. Pretty close. Very tight one. Had me scared for a minute. Or energy to go repair this. At last, the armor of the rock ship gives out and the mighty explosion rips the ship apart. Yeah, that was definitely a little closer than I wanted it to be, but is what it is. You know how things work out. Yeah. Definitely a little spooky. Here's another store. I think we're just gonna jump to the exit and say screw the store. We are more worried about getting our level 3 shields or upgrading our weapons for this other thing rather than, you know, going and buying anything else. I don't really think we need anything else besides repair. Which we can do at the start of the next thing. All we have to do is find an empty beacon. So let's go ahead and do that. You've arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you jump to the next thing. Let's check storage. Perform a task. Repair the hull. Angie suggests using drone parts. Seems good to me. Alright. Well, we are here at the midway point, second tier. We are in Sector 3 on the return. But I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in today. It does mean a lot to me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my poor commentary and my reading through. If you guys like me reading through all of the phrases, I can continue to do that, or, you know, just leave a comment. Let me know what you'd like to see. I wouldn't be opposed to anything, really. But thank you for tuning in. I hope to see you again. Appreciate it. See ya.